everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. Somehow we keep winning. Now and then, at least. Not always good. We're going to play as a Shiv character. Oh my god. The Silent is the lowest level Ascension. What a world. I love the idea. Choose a rare card. Obtain a curse. Unload. Much needed damage. Right at the get-go. And even, like, so far, I'm loving this. Anytime you can fight these guys and come out of the first turn with a kill and also not being dead yourself or not having taken damage yourself is good. We do lose HP to regret. That's why we're going to remove it at the next, like, really at the earliest available opportunity, which is right now. I will take Flying Knee. I got to start thinking of Flying Knee as 14 damage or 8 damage and 5 block. Look, I saw the Mind Blast. I opted out. Ah, I really want that Dagger Spray. Accuracy is such a good enabler for a Shiv deck if we have the opportunity to roll a Shiv deck, and we don't know whether we do or we don't. So, we're just going to not touch that one with a 10-foot pole yet and just wait and see where the run takes us. Not try to force an archetype that may or may not exist. Dude, the optics of this run are working out so nice. Getting just enough block. Look at this. It's perfect. We have like exactly the right amount of damage and block. I will take Riddle with Holes. Maybe I won't, actually. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I won't. I think we have... Unload already solves this problem for us of having way too low damage in the early game. This guy, I mean, you want to smack him as hard as possible turn 1. Next turn, we should draw a Survivor, Unload, something along those lines. All of it is also an acceptable answer. We should have discarded the Defend, now that I look at it. Would have gotten the Curse out of our deck. 8, 6, 6. It's enough. Just barely, but it keeps working. I think a Quick Slash is an acceptable add, but keep in mind we're getting a little bit tilted towards attack instead of defend. Our deck doesn't get better than this. Like, this is our best turn for attacking, even with only 2 attacks. So we're gonna... This is the dude we don't want to fight, by the way, but it is what it is. We were hoping Neutralize would show up, but because we know it'll show up next time, I'm okay taking 20. Get that out there. Smack him a bit. Play one of these, so we only take a little damage. Taking another 7. Certainly we're going to have to rest before our next elite fight, but... hopefully we can kill him right now. I don't want to talk about it. It's very painful for me to be taking 12 extra damage here. But we got him anyway. Mob Bank is great, potentially. Dude, give me another Unload. Precisely what the doctor ordered. We're only going to be at 43 HP, but we should have really good damage output. No crowd control whatsoever, but I think you accept on your first turn. You're going to take 10, but you're going to put this guy in a position to be killed and block 10 later. Another Unload, please. Oh, let's actually go. But we do it like that. Okay, might have looked bad to start with, but now on turn 2, I think we got the edge in a big way. Probably this guy's going to be the first one to actually die. And I'm going to accept taking an extra 2 damage in order to get more damage on him, just to make sure that happens. Because starting soon, and obviously should have drawn first, but it worked out okay. Starting soon, we're going to be drawing way too many dazes. 6, 6, 14. Alright, 1 enemy left. Very, very pleased with how this fight has gone. We are going to take another 5 damage. Not a whole heck of a lot we can do about that. Should... oh, he's already dead. I was going to say should have him next turn. Ninja Scroll. Okay. Now we can start talking about Shivs. And Dagger Spray is just crowd control. Pantograph is great upgrade potential in the future. I just realized we have one more elite fight along this path. So, truly, if we manage to survive, I will consider this like a pretty amazing situation for us personally. By my standards, at least. That's 3 elite fights is the silent. I'm a little nervous. Especially because we continue to have more and more combat in advance of it as well. Haha. You definitely do it like this. We're only taking 2 damage. We killed 1, rolled energy over. Doing nothing on this turn, but so are we. I'm spooked for this elite fight, but I think there's a chance. I mean, to some extent, it does come down to what you draw. You know, if you don't draw attacks and you need to kill, you're in a rough spot. If you don't draw defends and you need to block, you're in a rough spot. Die is so good, but I really think just for immediate survival, maybe a blur is okay. This is not my ideal turn. I want to make that abundantly clear. Please tell me this is not combat if we survive. But in theory, we should be able to kill him next turn. I hope we're able to kill him next turn. Close. Runic. It's very helpful. Good lord. No healing potions, so we don't have to worry about that. We are kind of doing a Shiv deck, but I think Molten Egg has the best optics for us long term. And then we've already added a lot of cards. No combat. Let's go. Nah, we can't do that. Let's just go to the Forge straight up. What do we want to upgrade? I mean, an upgraded Blur is pretty okay. Out of all these options, absolutely have to rest. We're going to be at 52 HP for this guy. Could be worse. Seeing if we get stats. Don't play that yet. We definitely want Caltrops, although I looked at Wraith form. Not ashamed to admit it. So he's doing 30. Obviously no joke. But he's also going to take 15 from hitting me. Four damage. That's good. I think we're going to be fine. You had extra energy, you moron. That's the moron song. I play it when I do something moronic. I still think we're gonna be fine. We're just waiting on these, like, you know, high value turns. Dude, okay, Blur is 10 block next turn. Sounds good to me, buddy. Okay. Absolutely. Still have 4 block on this turn. Have to do that, unfortunately. Or would benefit from it. He's doing 30 damage again. He can't stop doing 30 damage. It's like his favorite thing to do. We're on 11 HP. Health bar is looking mighty similar. Love it, by the way. Bold strategy. Let's see how it works. No blocks whatsoever, and then next turn we'll draw 1,000 burns or something like that. We made it. It looked a little spooky, but we made it. You have to agree, or you have to admit, I should say, a Wraith form would feel pretty good there. We're gonna try Wristblade, and we're gonna try to make the Shiv archetype happen. Already, our first turn is like A-okay in my book. We're not going to play Wraith form on turn 1, which I probably should have. You know what? I love this. You're going to think that that's a joke, but to roll over 21 block, it's a shame it's only for 1 turn, and it's a shame you're not attacking on this turn. I thought we were being a genius. Instead, we are a fool. Oh, no questions. Maybe... No, we're weak, right? Yeah, I couldn't have killed you, I think, so... I'm very content with this. Please make sure I can kill you next turn. Haha, I can't. So that's just about the luckiest get you could ever ask for, is a Wraith form that might have saved the entire run with that power potion. The weakness is killer there. Regen potion. Highly useful. You know what? An upgraded prepared. Self-select your hand. I went for it. Whenever you play 3 or less cards in a turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. I'll give you 85 gold. You gave me Blood Vial. Love it. Any relic that gives sustain makes me a very happy man. So, right off the bat. Still 2 energy left. Let's dump these defends. And then just try to get 1 killed as soon as possible. Six damage. I guess it does cost 0, so it makes sense. So you're dead to that. I think you just go like this. You're only doing 5 damage, so then we'll do like this, like that. Okay. This fight isn't normally the one where you come back from and everything looks hunky-dory, so I'm a happy man right now. I'm going to hit you for 14. We could have played Blur and gotten some block up, but as of right now, that appears unnecessary. Although, we don't have 3 attacks. We still don't have 3 attacks, so we'll just block heavy. I thought about playing the strike, but why not block everything, right? That went just fine. It's tough, because inaccuracy is so important if we want to roll Shiv deck, but we haven't had that opportunity yet. Most of the time, this card's going to be dead, whereas well-laid plans is just good by itself, really, so you're doing 19 damage. I will accept 4 of your damage and rebuke the rest. I will rebuke the rest, my friend. I will accept 4 of your damage and rebuke the rest, as is often the case. Are we going to fight elites? Now, I mean, you're speaking my language now. We're speaking the same language here. What language is that? I don't like getting rid of those, but I do want to do damage. It's the language of, are we going to fight elites? You know, do we take risks? We need 9 block. We could definitely dump 1 of each of these then. It's the language of, do you bet on yourself? Or do you, or do you think you're better off waiting for something else to come around? You know? Maybe relics you can get from the shop or something like that. Do you think you can beat the elites and pick up the good stuff that they have a chance to hit you with? I don't know. I mean, if I knew the answer, I'd probably win a lot more. I've been winning a lot more lately, but still. If I had all the answers, you know, I wouldn't be playing games on YouTube for the likes of you lot. I'd be playing in the Slay the Spire World Championships with a $750 prize pool. 6 damage. We're good. Try this on Versailles. Dump him. We're just going to do it like this. We have him basically right where we want him. We're just going to store Wraith form so that we never have to take damage again. He's taking a turn off. As soon as you start taking a turn off, you're done. This is it. We never sleep here. Gotcha. Go backflip. We're definitely going to rest. And then we choose. Since both of these paths offer 1 elite, I'm going to start by going this way first. Upgrading all strikes and defense is disgustingly good for us here, relative to the other option, which was remove a single card from our deck. Centennial Puzzle, relatively useful. Okay, this is a good test. I will say, this deck is getting a little anemic. You know, the damage potential. Let me put it this way: it doesn't get stronger as it goes along. That's really what I'm getting at here. So we want to get to 15 block, easy. What do we want to play? Probably Flying Knee. Get that extra energy. Well. It's a 16 damage turn. Pretty bad. At least we get a lot of draw. And now, I mean, Wraith form, you get 3 turns of safety. How do you feel about that? I feel like I wish I had more energy. But let's do that. I feel like I wish I had more energy, but I think it's the right call. It's going to save us, hopefully, a lot of damage long term. I mean, this guy's only getting more and more annoying. And you really, really should not worry about taking 5 damage. You got to crush this guy. So, like, start hitting him as hard as you can, because otherwise life is going to be very painful for you very soon. It's part of, like, you got to know your role here. Look at how many wounds are in our deck now. That's a merciful turn. Again, keep the heat on him. You take 1 damage. Not a problem. Now we gotta kill him on this turn. And we're gonna, but it was close. Bottled lightning. So we start with a skill. What skill would you like to start with? Prepared. Oh, dude, give me an infinite blades. Okay. Prepared absolutely was the call there, I think. Got 177 gold. 2 infinite blades runs the risk of being ridiculous. Let's do it. We need it. I mean, we took wrist blade, so I think the incentive is there to go all in, to be honest. Now we want accuracy, without a doubt. So Shivs are only doing 7 each, but it's a start. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if we have the Shiv archetype locked down as much as I would like to. It's as good as we could do there. 7 damage. Defend for 0 is always going to be a dream come true. It's pretty tempting to get a Wraith form out there. Wraith form probably has saved our lives already. I love getting 0 cost attacks. Just feels so good to be like, boop. The vulnerability does beat Cloak and Dagger, I think. Oh, Lord. Many things would be good here. Relic would be good. Heal would be amazing. Remove. Oh, that's gain a curse. That's so much worse. We still gotta fight these guys, huh? Well, we do have Pantograph, so if we make it through this fight, we're feeling okay. So we definitely do not want Wraith form. And, of course, dump Decay. Actually, a pretty strong first turn. It would be nice to carry Runic into the boss fight and then have, like, as much opportunity to live with full energy as possible. It will require a rest, though. And I don't know how you feel about that. I know it's just it looks like a waste, but what else are we going to do? It's a bit painful. Neutralize doing good work for us here. We're slowly, we've almost crunched through him here. Genuinely sort of hate that, but at least we get to store the unload. Not that we're going to be able to kill him this turn, but you know what? Give me that Wraith form. I like it because it puts me on the clock. It means that we got 3 turns to kill him. 2 turns, really, because we took 1 to play Wraith form. So we should play a defend. Just because otherwise we would have discarded it and had leftover energy. 18 damage, huh? Oh, thank God. We got there. We'll take a distraction. It's kind of like rolling the dice, but I'll take it anyway. So we're going to be at full HP. This is scary. If I had to bet, I would bet that we don't live through this. And that's not being negative. It's just being realistic, I think. Very good first turn. And we can use our second terror after he purges all the debuffs, which is the best thing about this current setup by far. So we are going to take 5. Not worth playing that terror. Actually, we're going to take 7, but Mostly sucks from an energy perspective. We're getting our powers out there. We've almost got him halfway dead already. And he's looking pretty cheesed off. Like, I don't know what a boss looks like when they're cheesed off, but whatever it is, he's looking like it. The free distraction was insanely good. I don't really want to let him hit me for 25, I'm sorry to say. So I'm going to take 9 damage. It pains me to do it because, you know, it was a good opportunity there. And we pretty much put ourselves in, like, the same boat immediately. We need the Wraith form later. Ugh. We really don't need it now. I need to get you to 220. Hope I don't regret that one. Really, in order to win this, we have to play our Wraith forms at the right time. I think that's what it comes down to. 19. We're going to take 1 here. Now, next turn we can hit him. He's going for the rebuff. We're going to be in a very delicate spot. But you know, we already have one incredibly useful thing that's happened for us. Actually, this will be 12 damage. Actually, that would be 15. So, wait, no, that would be 14. So we probably still did it wrong, but we have one incredibly useful advantage. We didn't draw a Wraith form. Actually, we could have held it, so we would have wanted to. But we could draw it this turn, please. No Wraith form, but 48. Need it. 48. That's a painful one. Slightly, one better draw. I mean, if your deck's in the position where one draw could screw it or save it, you're probably screwed anyway, but it hurts a little. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. I didn't realize how fast we had gotten there, but if you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!